Now that that trim is off, you can see here's that cable that we unplugged and very carefully unplugged the lighting over on the other side. Now there are 4 T20s we want to take out, 1, 2, which is for the head unit right here, and 3, 4, which are tucked up underneath here that hold the display down. Once you have those out, you can pull the display up and go ahead and turn it around. Now, this is the video cable or the video feed that comes up for the display right here. These are very, very famously very tight. So there's a little depression tab. There's like a little lock that you put on it. I usually will take a plastic trim tool and kind of pry at it to get the plug to come out. Be gentle as you do it. There we go, just like that. Okay, so now we set this back up here. You can see the difference. Now let me step away just for a sec. And let's look at the difference between the two. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is almost ridiculous. So we put it, here's the 6.5. Like I said, it doesn't even fill the frame. If you had the OEM 10.25, it would go all the way out to the curves on both sides, right? So we take this down, we put this up in its place. Just massive difference, just truly amazing difference. Now, obviously it's not set in the brackets right now or anything, so it's set forward a little bit, but this is going to be just a night and day difference that I cannot wait to get this installed. Okay, so go ahead and get your head, loosen up your head unit, go ahead and take your display out, and then we're going to start to work to install the new unit. All right, so one of the very first things we're going to do is we're going to want to take out this frame, and this is the new one will have an entirely new frame that sits down into this space plus holds the new display. So this frame will come